All right, do I keep I don't think I do. No. All right. So I didn't keep any cards there. I was considering keeping Arcane Breath, but the reality is usually they're playing stealth minions. I would rather hit Imprison Phoenix or like Violet this. This is a very good hand we hit. So this is like pretty the ideal hand we hit here. But yeah, all those cards were kind of like burned and not very good. So this is a very good hand. We have an interesting choice on whether we go Arcane Watcher on two. We go Violet Spellwing here. It plays something, gets us the spell that we can kill their stealth minions off. Very good turn one play. So our next turn is whether we decide whether we coin out. So we would always coin, except for the fact that we have, we have this. And we have Firebrand, and Firebrand can Spell Burst, dealing 4 damage, which is incredibly good against Rogue, because it deals with their entire board. And we also have a nice ping option here, so I might take the ping option here. It just kind of works. So yeah, now we have another Firebrand as well. So it's an interesting choice, because we could go coin Arcane Watcher here, but then we can't do Firebrand with following turn as well, so I think I'm going to take the ping option here. And we can go Firebrand coin next turn if we want. And we also can just go Arcane Watcher if they have a bad turn. Like they equip weapon, Arcane Watcher is really nice. Even though we don't have spell damage, sometimes they'll overreact and think like, oh, I gotta kill this, even though they didn't, because they don't know our hand. It looks like they're equipping weapon here. So now we're in a little bit of a race. So depending on how good their plays are. So I'm playing Arcane Watcher, especially with Primordial Studies. It's real nice. This isn't nearly as much stats. We're lucky they'll overreact to this. And this can be killed, and if it's killed, we lose its Spellbreak effect. So now we have the option to go coin Jandis next turn, and we also have the option to go like something like Firebrand Primordial. We also have the option to go Primordial just to get a spell damage minion. Okay, this is interesting in that they haven't played anything. Okay. Well, now that we hit coin Raz, I think Raz becomes far more attractive because it deals with it, and it's a must-answer minion. So I think we take that up. Yeah, because then they have to answer that. I think that's a little bit stronger. The negative is we don't get the hit face with the Arcane Watcher, but I still think this is really good. They can't play this. They have to answer this. And it's just one thing that they don't want to do that now they have to do. And chores are annoying. So yeah, it's just gonna be very hard with their hand to ever get on board. So the nice thing is now is they pretty much have to like hit us from face, which is very doable with this big weapon. Okay, that's one of the worst things that could happen, unfortunately. Okay, so this is a weird. This is very. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, I might actually go Primordial Studies first, because I really need to get the trade here. So I'm going to go Primordial Studies first, and the ideal thing would be hit Lab Partner here. And then if we hit... it's close, though, because we could hit... but I want to get the trade in first, so... Alright, this was garbage. I guess we could go Spellmancer for 1, and then play Arcane here. And then go Arcane Missiles and try and kill that. That might be our best option here. This is very annoying though. So I think I'm going to go with that line. So I'm going to play this. This has to be killed. I'm going to assume they don't have a dragon here. Actually, no, I'm going to do this first in case they have a dragon, even though they pretty much never have a dragon. And now I'm going to trade here. And I'm going to hope I hit the 50-50 on the Arcane Missiles to kill this 4-2. Let's see what happens. Okay, good. We got him. So, yeah. Alright, if we draw a spell here, we're in great shape. If we don't draw a spell here, we're losing. So let's hope we draw a spell here. We did not draw a spell here. We're losing, guys. That was really unlucky. We're just like, we technically aren't dead on board, so we're gonna play as many stats. We would love to hit a but yeah, that's really unlucky that we didn't hit. Yep. Technically they could break this top deck and we could win. because they have 15 on board. Okay, they got literally, other than 2 damage, the best thing they could possibly get here. So, very unlucky. So a lot of bad luck there, I think. A lot of things that went wrong, because I felt we had a good hand. But unfortunately, so Imprisoned Phoenix, almost always a good keep, and Arcane Watcher, fantastic follow-up. We get the hit face on 4 with that. I'm wondering if we ever keep Cobalt Spellkin, but I don't think so. I think I would rather look for actual things like Cramp Session. But yeah, this is a very good start. I'm going to play Violet Spellwing on 1. There are certain situations where we don't play like Lap Runner on 1, but this is just, it's a little bit of tempo, and it has synergy with our Imprisoned Phoenix, so sometimes we can do a big play on turn 4, where we maybe clear a minion with the spell damage while getting some draw, stuff like that. So sometimes I won't play Lap Partner on 1 though against Priest. Okay, so we're going to Imprison Phoenix here. We could go this and get a CR minion first and then go Imprison Phoenix, but I think I'd always prefer in Phoenix, and because of that, I'd rather be able to do this on turn 4 and potentially get a discounted card in the future instead of seeing what we have now. So I think that's a little bit better. All right. Alright, looks like they're going Coin Zephyr Silence. This is no big deal. Matter of fact, I feel like this is an overreaction. Unless they have absolutely no play here. Because, I mean, this does do a lot of damage, but I think losing their Zephyr could be a bigger deal. But it's hard to say, though, because they might just not have other plays here. So I'm going to tempo our Arcane Watcher here. They will always be able to attack next turn, so it puts them in an awkward situation, whether or not they remove it. So next turn we're probably going Primordial Studies. We have to decide what we're looking for though. I think the ideal thing is actually hitting a dragon here because it could work with our Malagos. I have to decide whether I want to go Primordial first or Lap Partner first. But I think we go Primordial first because if we hit Azure Explorer, we'd like that. We would love to hit Cramp Session off the top here. Okay, I think with this, I think I actually go Primordial over Lap Partner because we could hit, one, we could use this in future, but we would love to hit a dragon to play Malagos on 5, where we can't do this if we go Lap Partner here. So I'm going to do this first. Okay, so we have Astromancer, Reservoir this. Solarian is good late game, but right now we have an empty hand, so we need value. So I'm going to take Stewardess Scrolls here. I think that's the best choice, and I'm going to tempo Arcane. I'm going to hold back this Lap Partner. I just don't think it does anything here. And I'd rather have like the discount, but discount isn't that relevant right now, but I think I still prefer just holding back the value here. Yeah, I think I have a good self-awareness on what's obvious and like on what's like not like just. I've been on the other end, you know. Hey, Ghostslayer. So knowing like, you know, sometimes it's more like people at my level are obvious, but then when I watch other players, they miss obvious plays, and then I realize, oh, this just isn't obvious to them, you know? Okay, another Zephyr. Well, that makes sense why they went their Zephyr earlier. Okay, so this is a spot where we could do something fancy, but I think I'm just going to go Stewards of Scrolls. We'd love to hit, I think actually Cram Session would be good, even though we couldn't do it this turn. Okay, so Counterspell isn't that good. This is worthless, and Yogg, even though it's 10 mana, I think is the best here. So now I have to decide if I want to trade or not. I think I'm going to trade because they could do something like holding over this, and the face damage isn't that relevant here. So I'm going to trade to protect my 4/4. 4/4s are generally hard to kill. And I'm going to play Violet Spellwing over Lap Partner. I still like having Lap Partner in my hand in case we draw Cram Session, because right now we're just kind of out of stuff. We really need to get a good top deck to be in the running again. So a good top deck or probably like Cram Session. Azure Explorer is a really good top deck. Cobalt Spellkin is a good top deck. Allows to get Malagos value and 2 more spells. So we need value right now. A low value top deck is going to lose us the game probably. Did they really just get 2 Raised Deads? Guys, am I gonna have to beat 4 freaking Zephyrs this game? Like, oh my god. Okay, so I want to kill this stuff. I think this is a much move. Unfortunately, the 1 mana card is going to sometimes not go face, but I think I just do it anyways because the Veil Weaver is kind of a must remove. I'm going to hold back the Lap Hunter because we still don't have enough to win. And so the way we're winning this game is either we're drawing draw some sort of value, or we're getting to or they start to get head on board. We go puzzle box on 10, and we high roll that. So that's right now our win conditions. One, we need more value, so value top deck, or we need to just survive and hope puzzle box high rolls. So that's kind of how I'm looking to win. I'm always kind of thinking when I play Hearthstone, unless I'm being dumb, is like, how do I win this game? Does this game look like to end early? Is this gonna game go for a while? Should I be? Okay. I think we just go Arcane Explosion. It just kills these, and I'm gonna hold back the Malagos. I just want the more value. Same thing with the Lap Partner here. Yeah, I think they have another Zephyr, guys. It's gonna be 4 Zephyrs. It's kind of like they got a randomly generated Raised Dead as a Highlander Priest while they'd already played 2. So it's right now it's looking like a box to win game. We haven't drawn big value cards. So sometimes against Priest, this is something you do against Priest that's harder to do against other classes. Because Priest never wins. They just wait for you to not win. So the thing about it is often against Priest, you can just really wait a long time trying to like get to your value. So sometimes it's like once you realize you're not going to pull out the early win, it's right to like just chill. Why play Arcane instead of ping the sticky? Maybe that was right. I wanted to kill both, but that's a good point. It might have been right to just ping the sticky. Alright, I don't know really which one to choose here. They're both kind of similar. They're both shitty. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to ping this. I'm going to hold back Lap Partner once again. You're probably right, Mr. Beluga. Probably was better to save. That's actually a mistake on my part. I think I just saw the 2/1/1s and I was like, this looks nice. So this is what I mean though. Like they've been ahead for a while, but our puzzle box is kind of our backup here. So we're hoping that we high roll a puzzle box and we could high roll this and get right back in this game. So this is often, remember guys, when you're behind, you're looking for the lines that give you the maximum probability to win, not perfect lines that always win, because you're not going to find those. So you're just trying to think, okay, which lines are going to most likely win me the game, because there's no such thing as a perfect line. Alright, this is interesting. I feel like, I'm wondering if I use the Frostbolt here, because I'm taking damage here. But it's tough. Puzzle Box also have a draws cost. I think I'm going to use it. I'm really not sure here though. But this does, I think I'm going to pink face here. But this does save us 5 damage. I guess actually, you know what I should have done there? I should have frozen that and then gone face with Jandis. Because we're probably going Puzzle Box and hoping for it to clear. Why is there no such thing as the perfect line? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. I meant to say is like there's no such thing as an always winning line. I mean, maybe there are in certain situations, but there are lines. I guess there's usually there are some lines that are lines that give you 100% chance to win, or so. But there's no possible reason why you would ever be another line. But so I'm going puzzle box here to try and high roll into being back in the game. Alright, we're getting absolute garbage here. Okay. We shadow stepped something that's not very good. Okay, this has been such garbage. Okay, utter garbage so far. This freeze is actually really nice. Okay, never mind, it is not nice. Okay, this is the worst box ever, I gotta say. Oh my god. What a horrible box. Guys, this is when you uninstall the game and curse on. Like, I even got Norse Darkmoon as like an insult to injury. Like, what a horrible box. Oh, that's true. Malagos is a... Dude, it is... and they have freaking generating 2 dragons a turn. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out how to win, guys. It's looking pretty grim. It's looking pretty grim. Burn your computer. Now, if your building has a code on burning electronics, you ignore it. And you just show them a picture of the Yogg. Okay, so we could get 3 draw if we can manage to not take damage. So I think I go Malagos and try and hit Malagos Frost Nova here. But like, what do I do here? I don't even know, guys. I could do 3 damage to everything. It doesn't even freaking kill anything, guys. Alright, I'm gonna draw cards. I don't really know what to do here. I'm like pretty much could just concede at this point. Alright, I think it's over, guys. I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to discount a spell damage minion in my hand, and hope to do a big play on future turns. But our hand's kind of garbage here. I don't know. This is, I'm giving up more than I should. But, you know... he's already used 4 Zephyrs, guys. Guys, we had to play 4 Zephyrs, got a garbage box. This is just not our game. So, he probably needs just, if he can get Inner Fire, that's probably why he's playing the Wand Maker. Inner Fire is lethal here. Well, that's nice. Alright. I don't think there's no outs here. I guess we could go Arcane Breath. So, okay, there's an out. We have to go Arcane Breath into Frost Nova. So, that's the only way. So, we want to maximize our chance of hitting Arcane Breaths in Frost Nova. I think I'm going to start off with Lap Partner here. So, this is 4 mana. And this would this doesn't lower the cards in our hand though at all. And we have to lower the cards in our hand. So I think, let's see. This is really annoying. I don't have a good way to go about this. I pretty much, maybe I was supposed to actually do this one. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna draw 2. All right, we lost. Our hand was too full. I was trying to figure out ways. I wish I had taken Blood Mage Thalamus the previous turn. But yeah, that was our only kind of way to hang in there. 100k, holy crap. Okay, this is probably the last Overexplain. So I think Prison Phoenix is always a keep in pretty much any scenario. Frostbolt's actually almost tempting here, but I still think not right. I think Arcane Explosion is usually not being used on this, so Arcane Explosion is often good on coin, but I don't think against Warrior. If there's a Rogue or some other matchup, I would pretty much always be keeping Arcane with this hand, but I think Warrior usually doesn't do much. And Malagos is way too slow and not what we're looking for, so... Oh, wow. This is interesting. So we could coin Imprison Phoenix, but then we just have that coin in second Imprison Phoenix. So I think I'm just gonna pass here because I don't like that because it's just like I want to be able to use these with spells. And this sets up a natural curve. So now we go Imprison Phoenix here, and then we go Arcane Watcher the following turn, and then Arcane Watcher can always get the hit next turn, which is nice. So yeah, I think I prefer the Arcane Watcher over another Imprisoned Phoenix here because it's just stats, and stats are valuable. Next turn we have the choice between, if they clear this, I might actually go Arcane Watcher, coin something here, but okay. So I think with this now, oh wow, we can just draw 1,000 cards here. Do I want to draw all 1,000, guys? That's the question. All right, I'm always going face. So this is something GM Yarla does a lot, where when he doesn't know all his play, he does the plays that he knows. So right now this is drawing us 3 cards. So this would make us from going 7 to 9. This makes us draw another card, but at the expense of this. So I think I can play all these and draw 5 cards here. So this is, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 to draw 6. So because this gives us a card. So our net card is we're up 2. So this is a good way to go about it. So we'll be at 8 after doing this, but we'll be 9 with the Limit Thalamus does. All right. So I also want to do placement wise. I want to put the 5/6 kind of. Actually, I think I do it this positioning. I think this positioning is optimal. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Actually, I could have put these. I don't know. I think I messed up on my positioning somewhere. I guess they didn't force them this, but now at least we have a ton of value. So this is pretty good.
I'll show you who's boss.
No, I just wanted to do this today. Okay. Okay, I think I want to kill this. I wish we had... Dude, Arcane Explosion would be so good here, but we don't have it. So I gotta figure out what I want to do here. I think I want to kill this Bomb Wrangler. It's a bunch of damage waiting to happen. And so I think I can ping and then trade this off with a Solarian, and then I think I can go Violet Spellwing, and that's how we end our turn. I'm trying to see if there's another line that's better, but this is kind of, I think, currently it stinks to do, but I think it's probably the best line. But it is. I'm not sure. This is a tough spot. There's not really many options. Like I think. I mean, we could just like completely ignore this board and lose the value of our 5/1 here. Because like the problem is if we don't use the 5/1 that turn, what's going to happen is they're going to replace exactly spinach. I'm in prison now. Okay, so it looks like they're okay. So yeah, this is another reason I wanted to do this is they were only able to get a draw 2 from the Battle Rage, which is pretty bad. Okay. Ooh, double face. I don't know if I like that or not. I guess it's fine. So I have to figure out what I want to do here. They've done a lot of damage. I think I like getting as many stats on board as possible here. I sneezed. So what we could do here, there's a lot of like fancy plays. I like getting the Arcane Watcher and Imprisoned Phoenix. That sets us up for a turn 8 powerful spell play. By playing the Violet Spellwing, we'll be able to use that. This could wreck us with like a Shield of Honor, but I think the Shield of Honor they've already used one, so that makes it slightly less likely. So I think I just want to get the stats out this turn, and placement doesn't really matter at this point in the game. But yeah, I decided to save this as opposed to like playing that this turn. So yeah, I think we're often going Malagos next turn. Oof, Oof. Okay, I might have to go Azure for damage here, because this is gonna kill me. I'm already so likely to die. We'd love to hit Frostbolt off the top. That would be a fantastic top deck here. Oh, this is awkward. In that, what I wanted to do there was go, but I can play the Primordial Study second now, and I can get. Problem with going Malagos here is we can't get a spell, but I can play it second and get the Solarian Prime down, which is a next turn, which might be a high roll we need. So I think I'm gonna go for getting lucky at this game, guys. I'm gonna play this first. This is a taunt. I think that's best. Deathwing isn't very useful here. I'm gonna play this next. Alright. Guess I take Azure here. I'm not really sure what's best here. I'm gonna trade here because it increases the likelihood. And I'm gonna go double Arcane Missiles. It does a lot of damage. Though I think we're so likely to die next turn, unfortunately. It's not about balls, it's about mana, Dark. So if we're dead next turn, Deathwing won't save us. So now at least we put it on a spot where if they don't have lethal, they actually have to be afraid here, because they could be getting lethal. They don't know if we don't have Frostbolts here. And so now if they don't have a Battle Rage here, Prime might be able to put us in a, like, we could high roll a Prime here. Unfortunately, the Battle Rage is insane here. Puts them in a spot, like a very dominant spot to win this game. But we did get them to overreact here, which is very good for us, because now we're at a spot where we could get lucky and win this game, which is exactly what we wanted here. So we're going to go Solarian Prime. We're looking for high rolls. It often kills their board, so that's what we're going for. So we have a non-end turn. That's probably a good sign. The Deck of Lunacy is bad because we lose our Frostbolts. Clear on the board. That's very good. Deep Freeze, insane. Go face. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Conjurer's Call. Oh, no. Oh, let's go. Let's get some heal. Let's get some heal. Dude, Murloc's be coming out. Wave. That's a buff. That's unfortunate. Embalming. Okay. Oh! Oh, into my hand. Oh, wait. Something get it. Okay, they got... Oh, we can hit Ice Barrier here. Spellbender. Freeze something good here. Add 2 random taunt minions to your hand here. Wait. Oh. Okay. That was a very good turn. And Spellbender's actually insane, the more I think about it, because if they go Corkingly Enrage, guess what? It's not going to work. So, yep. This is going to work. Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That's how it's done, son! Alright. Maybe we could do one more Overexplain now. Alright, so, once again, I think Arcane Explosion and a huge amount of matchups would be a keep here. Maybe it is a keep. I'm thinking about this, because it's real nice to clear the board, but Priest doesn't have boards. I don't remember what Rishishino is playing. So, there's sometimes we regret throwing this away with this hand. But I think I'd rather look for Arcane or Cram Session. This card's always a keep. This card's insane, especially with this card. So, Alright, I think with this hand we can afford to just go Lap Partner on one.
Blessings to you.
This also gives us the option, if we feel confident, to go Arcane Watcher next turn instead of Phoenix. Sometimes I don't Lap Partner on one because but I think getting a little bit of board control here can be valuable. But yeah, we could just go coin Arcane Watcher next turn now. We don't have Cram Session in our hand anyways. If I had Cram Session, I would probably change the way I approach this. Okay, that's unfortunate. We could still go. We could still go coin Arcane Watcher. I think I'm gonna go Freeze Phoenix though. That kind of makes the turn awkward. And also, we have the option to just go do a Firebrand next turn instead of Arcane Watcher if they don't do anything here, which they're often doing. Alright, so I'm gonna go Arcane Watcher here. This one is not a threat. No reason to go Firebrand here. And this, I'm never coining Lab Partner here. Lab Partner is valuable for triggering this, for spell damage, and also this gives the option to go coin Raz next turn, depending on what they play. If they play a 3 health minion, coin Raz is insane here. Guys, as long as we don't have 4 Zephyrs, I agree. Alright, this is interesting. Of whether we go coin Jandis or coin Raz. I think it's one of those. It's very interesting because it's. I think it's the problem with coin Jandis is the 1/1 can trigger something. The problem with coin Raz is super valuable. But I think I'm gonna go. More I talk about it, I'm gonna go coin Raz here. It is a must, like a very difficult answer. It goes 3 face, and if they do a powerful removal turn, this is actually very annoying to remove. Nobody runs Showered Pain. And then we can follow up with going Jandis the following turn. They haven't done any discounts, so they can't do a Soul Mirror on turn 6, which is nice. So we're really unhappy if we see them do this. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't do it. This doesn't cut it here. Oh wait, now it does. Okay, this is interesting. This is very weird in that. Okay, I think we could go Jandis, but I think I actually like killing this off here. It stinks that this can't be targeted. Maybe it's not. Actually, it's probably just Jandis. I'm debating here because we could go 5, but we want to put pressure on them into their turn 6. So I'm gonna go Jandis here. I thought about killing our own thing here, but this is nice. We don't get a kill here. I think I'm gonna have this die earlier, but I'm not sure. I don't quite have a kill there, so these are very good though, even though they're not that offensive here. I'm hoping they think that it's this one, but let's see what they do here. I think I chose this one just because it had less health. I don't really have a good reason. I'm not really sure which one is the right pick here. So you know, this worked out real well because now this kills off their own guy and they don't get the hit there. Okay, this is awkward now in that I really don't know what I want to do here. I might Arcane Breath my own guy to look for plays. Because I don't really like going Malgos here, and I don't like full committing to board here. Fortunately, Soul Mirror will kill off our own board, largely. But yeah, I think I'm going to Arcane Breath my own thing here. This is a weird play. Oh, we hit Potion, which is insane, actually. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna take Potion. I'm gonna play right away. It gives us another Raz, which is real nice. I wish I had one more mana so I could go Lab Partner as well, but I think this is good. So now if they go Soul Mirror, it's not a good Soul Mirror, and 2, we immediately do our own play here. So these are both really good. Like I can get a 1 mana 5/1 rush. And this is like can just even if I just only get one hit out of it, is quite valuable here. So, but yeah, the reason I did that kind of play is I just wanted more mana. Interestingly enough, if I'd gone okay, so this is Alright, I would love to hit a spell damage minion here. Spell damage minion would just wreck so hard. Okay, we did not hit a spell damage minion. We did not hit, so this is weird. Trying to figure out what the best line is here. This is really weird. Because we could push a lot with the...
What to do?
I kind of want to go... I don't like overcommitting against priests because rush clears, I mean, super easily, but it's also super useful. The only reason, I think the best reason to use the rush here is actually because we can get mine. I think I want to save the arcane here, and I want to save Raz. I don't think they have mind render here, and they have more cards in their hand anyways. I'm gonna play one of these, but Soulmere does wreck us here, which is kind of sad. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the best play is here. I just don't. I feel like I'm gonna get soul mirrored. I feel like I keep waiting to get soul mirrored here. Yeah. So I just didn't want to overcommit because I just felt the soul mirror coming there. So yeah, they're gonna play a spell here. Hopefully it hits these two and not this one. Okay, so now we can do our own thing back. I think I want to save this and just accept I'm not going to kill this. I'm going to play the lab partner here. It's actually like might not be a play here because I really need the draw long term. I keep changing my mind. I think I'm not going to play it because we need to hit cram session. So I'm just gonna, this is awkward. And I'm gonna save the other things too. I'm saving value here because I need cram session. This is and also this allows me to go lab partner next turn and go face with the 5/6. McLenda, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming. You know that sub train, thank you so much, McLenda. Oh crap, oh no, I messed up. This is, did I ruin the whole Overexplain with my screen resolution?
I wonder.
Nice, well done.
You fight me, you get burned.
Okay, this is unfortunate. The wave is real good. City Builder, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming. Guys, actually, I'm gonna do all the subs at the end of the game. Because I'm... 1 second. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed here. Now we hit Malagos. Okay, I can do this turn with Firebrand Arcane Missiles. I feel like that's the line here. Because that's going to clear. I want to take the most value possible here. So I'm going to take this one. We want to be able to just like have as many plays as possible. I'm going to save Lab Partner again here. This does full clear pretty much all the time. We did waste some damage, but now we have follow-up. So now we can go Malagos next turn. Maybe hit something good here. And we could hit draw, we could hit just a fireball. Now if they have one bad turn, which they haven't, we haven't put a threat on them, so it's very likely they have a good turn here. But let's say they just have an awkward hand. This might be really bad for them because we just, like right now, Priest gets in these awkward spots where if they remove, we play more stuff. But if they don't remove, then we kill them. So often they have to use more and more removal, and they can never stick a minion. But they need to stick a minion to play Apotheosis. So that's like the Priest dilemma. This is unfortunate. Well, that completely wrecked us. All right. Alright, so I'm going to go Malagos here. In a world where we had another dragon, I would probably go Evasive Feywing, or Evasive Dragonoid, just to play more tempo and a more resilient minion. But the problem is we might not draw a dragon for a long time, and that could be bad. So I'm going to play Malagos here. I think our ideal things are like the Arcane here. This is actually very weird. This is really weird. I don't know what I do here. I could kill this Veil Weaver, and it might be right. It's actually really kind of, I'm not sure what the nice thing about killing Veil Weaver, the polymorph here, is so I gotta think. We'll have 14, but I don't think that's winning. This is really annoying, but I think I polymorph this because I don't want like they're in an awkward spot with their value, and I just don't want them to get like a big value turn here, and they look like they're trying to set up for something. So maybe that's overreacting because I could have got another damage here, but I feel like this is the better play here, but I could be very wrong here. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. We would have had 16 damage, but maybe that was wrong. Maybe that lost us the game. Missed 2 damage, what are you talking about? You ping face, I lethal next turn? Assuming they did nothing, yes. But look, even here now they have Renew. So it's like, we wouldn't have had the lethal. And what they might have gone is gone Apotheosis, like, they could have done something ridiculous. Veil Weavers are very, very dangerous. So, and Priest, it's so hard to set up lethals against Priest because Priest is Priest. So, I'm going to go Evasive Dragonoid here. It's not a great play, but it's just all we got. And I'm going to ping this, so it's awkward for them to value trade first. And I'm going to go face. We still need... So this is what happens. If you don't hit draw against Priest, you lose. You hit draw against Priest, you win. And this is kind of this. It's very hard to close out games against Priest. They just have so much removal and delay. I don't know if we can play around Apotheosis. We can. Is it right? Possibly not. But we wouldn't have had lethal anyways given their current line. So it's a thing of they might have done a different line and gotten even more heal and more value. So what I'm trying to do is estimate the likelihood with our previous hand that we win a fast game, and I was just thinking I didn't think we'd win it. So that's why I went with that line. But yeah, like they just like Priest has so much heal. So I've always like not like my general thing is unless I'm desperate, I'm assuming the games are going to go long. So we finally hit a cramp session here. Okay, we hit we don't have more dragons, unfortunately. I think we're losing this, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This has Evasive Dragonoid too, like we're just so dead here. I think we have to play hyper defensive and hope to get lucky here. I think it's our only way of winning, unfortunately. I don't think we ever went through burn. Puppy Dog Pals, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. And I don't want to do it on this because I don't want to give them the free 7/7. If I could do it on the evasive, I would, but I probably can't. So I think our best chance of winning is like Arcane Breath into a box and just getting ridiculously lucky at this point. I don't want to continue here. We could technically freeze this and hope to get a dragon, hope to get something, but I think we're always losing this, so.